how to become wise. I made a video, I think it was called What is Wisdom? And I touched base on this, but I didn't elaborate enough. How to become wise. Like, how do you truly become wise? So in the Bible, it says, if you want wisdom, go after it, seek God for it. God can give it freely to you. The only requirement is you have to follow Him and, follow His ways. It's that simple, really. I mean, I think people overcomplicate just that. But if you want to become wise, you just have to pray to God to become wise. You gotta choose to be more wise. And what I mean by that is, a wise person doesn't talk as much. A wise person looks a lot before they do any kind of actions. Because they're thinking, they're second guessing, they're questioning this factor, that factor, and then they go on. But as wisdom develops within you, I guess you could say experience comes into play. You're going to be able to, you're going to be able to share wisdom or have more wisdom to you in your actions based off those experiences, based off you taking the time to really question that moment. And as these moments add up, you're kind of creating this database of wisdom within, And let me, I guess, touch base on this, though. Us as humans, we have this sense of, oh, we're so smart, we're so wise. But we're fools to have that kind of mindset. And the reason why I say that is, I'm not trying to discredit no one. I know a lot of people are geniuses. They're really smart. Like, I won't ever, deny that. They're very smart. But some people, like myself, I could be very smart in one thing, but a complete fool in another area, So, if you really want to have true wisdom, that's why, I say you seek God after it. If you go to God for wisdom, He can bestow it to you on levels you don't even know of. And it's just going to grow. I made a video on, how to become more spiritual. They actually tie together. The more spiritual you get, the more wisdom you really gain too. So to gain wisdom, you go to God for it. I mean, that's how I view it. But then you also start being more wise. You start choosing to be wise by taking the time to really listen, to really pay attention to what's going on and question it while you're doing so. Getting that more intuition behind every answer, every question, and every action that comes your way. Let me rephrase that, I guess. As you pay more attention to everything, you're going to have a deeper sense of what it means. So your intuition of your perception and perspective of everything is just going to enlarge. It's going to grow. And I feel like it all comes kind of back down to, I just say, watch my video on spiritualism. The more you start reading your Bible, the more your comprehension level is going to grow. So the more you're going to be able to see any moment and see way more. Let that settle a second. The more your comprehension level grows, the more you're going to gather information in one moment and see way more to it than you did in the past. And that's also a side of wisdom. Wisdom, everyone can have it. I'll put it that way. I don't care how foolish, how dumb, or whatever you feel. If you want wisdom, go to God and He'll give you it. It's that simple. Like, anyone can have it. Like, it really is that simple. Anyone can have it. You just gotta pursue after it. And pursue after it also in this level. I talk to a lot of older people, and you have to take their advice and take it to heart. Question it. Really try to understand why they are saying what they're saying. And if you don't understand, and you have the, time, and they're willing to share, ask, wait, why do you say that? Why do you share that? And let them kind of, enlighten you a little. As that all kind of comes into play, it's going to really make you wiser because you're having this database in your subconscious, which then is going to come into your frontal lobe, that as you do stuff, you're automatically going to do stuff smarter. That's just kind of how the subconscious in your mind works to begin with. A lot of people aren't really in tune with themselves. They don't most people don't ask, how did I move my arm? How did, I just think that way. You kind of just do it naturally, right? But the more you train yourself to do stuff a certain way, the more it's automatically being done, if that makes sense. Anyways, if you want wisdom, go to God for it, and He gives it to anyone who follows and obeys His commandments, and He gives it to them freely. It's beautiful. Hey, if you like this video, please follow and share. Thank you.